Mr. Raymond has taken a picture here, which I think is extremely beautiful. I love the concept and the way it's lined up here. If you look at the detail and how this picture is taken, it'll bring something out of your heart. Now, Mr. Raymond, maybe you can share with the listening audience, Philadelphia, New Jersey, and now the world, because this is going to be viewed around the world, some of the information of how you took this picture and why.
Well, this happened last October, October 11th. Politicians' environments are set up for news coverage. Politicians normally at a podium, and normally have a stage where all the photographers stand on there, and the photographers shoot directly into the area where the politician is standing. And normally it's a headshot type of a situation. In the background, there's normally people waving signs or whatever politician's name that's at the podium at the particular time. And when I arrived at Properties Class that particular morning, that's exactly what I saw, and that's exactly what I didn't want to do. So I ended up being very patient, putting myself in a position to take what I think is a very unique image of then Obama, and I now call him President Obama because he is the President of the United States. The lighting is what's so special in this picture as far as I'm concerned. It's the way that the light touches his hand, then it touches his face, and then it touches in the midsection of his body, and that's why I call it touched by the light. Of course, the sun, the way the light is touching this human being's sun, to me is very spiritual, as if he's being blessed by the universe. And my intention is to have this travel around the world. I think, for me anyway, it's been very uplifting. I have a studio located at 1712 West Girard Avenue. I've been doing photography for over 20 years now, and I started off freelancing for the Philadelphia Inquirer and the Philadelphia Daily News. And I was taught through one of my editors at the Daily News, don't take a lot of pictures, because editors do not like to go through a lot of film. So I've always had the tendency, as a result of that particular lesson, to be very limited every time I press the shutter. This particular day, I probably only shot about 5 images at this particular time, and what captured my attention, was caused me to push the shutter button down, was just the way his hand was raised,
So you followed the hand, and the hand brought everything else
right, yeah.
your attention.
Well, it was also what I would call intuition.
Okay.
I think that I was born to be in North Philadelphia on October 11th, 2008.
To be the tool.
To be the tool to take this shot to this image. I own the rights to this image.
That's something.
Normally, most of the images that you see out there, people who are shooting for a wire service or a newspaper.
Right. This is your business.
This is my image. I can market this all over the universe, and the proceeds come with me. One of the things that I want to be able to do in marketing this image, I worked on a project last year, caregivers of people with either dementia or Alzheimer's.
Yeah, that's a great.
And the funding, I want to use some of the funding, some of the proceeds from this image to continue on that project.
Okay.
So I feel as if immersed with me in a special place at a special time, so that I could continue to do this caregivers project that's been kind of held up. Just was the way the world is right now.
Well, as you said, Raymond, everything happens at its time.
Right.
This picture was taken at a certain time.
Yep.
If you weren't there at that moment,
It would have been captured.
you wouldn't have captured that.
No, not even would I not have captured.
It wouldn't have been captured.
The image wouldn't have been captured. That's what I was saying.
Mhm.
I was born to take this picture.
That's right.
Just like this president, this man was born to be the president of the United States. There's no doubt that the universe wanted this person to be the president of the United States. Was on November 4th, 2008, around 10 o'clock that night, daggone landslide. There's going to be
hear his voice again and again and again. We just want to thank him for all the work that he's done. And I want the cameras to come up and get some of the other work. I believe some of these are other shots that you
yeah,
did as
no.
well.
I have this image available in a number of different
Locations.
locations is also a number of different forms. As a G-plate print, which is relatively expensive, as a backlit wall lamp that I started selling recently, but also started this Wednesday. The Touch by Light poster will be available. So anyone who's interested, please give me some contact information this evening. I'm only selling it for $30 a piece. High quality. I mean,
now, is that with your signature?
Yes, I'll sign it.
Okay, that's all we want to know. You got a signed signature by the artist who took the picture, and it's taken by an African-American male, who happens to be President of the United States of America. And the universe, again, as Raymond has explained again and again to me, and I'm starting to see it more and more, everything happens exactly when it's supposed to. And I think this wonderful shot that you've taken is something to behold. It's beautiful. And I can only applaud you. Thank you very much. I'm going to give you a website out for information so Philadelphia, New Jersey, and the world can hear.
Our website is www.rwhjrobamaPhoto.com. And everything that's connected to this is
deservedly so.
Yeah, done with love,
yes,
for the sake of the universe and for human beings, mankind and womankind.
Well, people, I can only tell you this has been a wonderful interview with Mr. Raymond Holman. I want to say that the Melanin Man is pleased because, again, when you hang this up in your house, you're going to be able to say, you know what, this makes me feel good. Right. Whether you're black, whether you're white, whether you're Asian, America is trying to take another step. It's trying to take a step up into the future of tomorrow. The future of tomorrow has to do with dealing with every culture on the planet, not just one. Raymond has one thing on one thing.
You're talking about cultures. The third person to purchase this G-plate print was purchased by a woman from Japan. I was at Temple University delivering two other of these G-plate prints one day. There were two women from Japan who were in the United States, in Philadelphia in particular, because they're doing research on race relations in Philadelphia.
Beautiful.
She saw the image laying on the table, asked how much it cost. Did I have any more? I said yes, but she had to come Friday to pick it up, which was 2 days later. She walked from Center City, Philadelphia.
Some interesting guests here at the Barbershop Talk Human Family Day, but even more so, we have a future co-host right here, Mr. Raymond Holman. Look forward to seeing you at the Barbershop Talk Radio Show every Thursday night, 9 till 10 p.m. WURD Information Station, committed to solutions. Thank you.